Well, hello everyone. My name is Debbie Gibson and I am a demonstrator with Stampin' Up! In Canada, Ontario, Canada. If you are looking for a demonstrator and you live in Canada, I would be happy to be yours. You can find me at debbiegibson.stampinup.net. Tonight I thought I would make a fun little card that we did recently at one of my in-person classes and everybody really enjoyed it. So let's get started. So what we are using is a little cheer stamp set, some DSP, sorry, not some DSP, some cardstock I should say, and I've already embossed this, die cut and emboss it, and it's from the Jolly Holly, as you can see here. Really fun embossing folder for Christmas. I'm going to put that aside someplace over here for a moment. Bring in my trimmer. I'm going to cut my white 5 1/2, score it 4 1/4, put that aside for a minute, bring in my garden green, I'm going to cut it at 3 3/4, by 3 3/4. Then I'm going to bring in my real red and cut it at 3 1/2. This is in inches. By 3 1/2. Then I'm bringing in a piece of Daffodil Delight. Hold on, sorry, 1 second. I just want to flip a light on here. I don't know if that's any better or not, but we'll see. It might lighten up a little bit here. Okay, so my Daffodil Delight is going to be cut at 3 1/4. By 3 1/4. That seems to be a bit better now. And I need another piece of white, and it's going to be cut at 3 by 3. So what I've done, as you can see, is I've gone down by 1/4 of an inch each time. Okay, that is all the cutting. So we can put, oh, well, I forgot one more thing actually. Let me see. I want to bring in, oh, let's see, the red. And we'll cut it by 4 1/8. By 5 3/8. There we go. And I have a piece of white already pre-cut, and it is at 4 by 5 1/4. And it's going to get glued on there. In fact, let's just do that now. Have a bit of a border around the edges there. Okay, now bringing in my card base, my bone folder, burnish that down, and then this is going on the inside. It's funny, you know, I've recently got a new blade for my trimmer, and yet it seems to be still giving me little fuzzy things on the edges. I'm not quite sure what's happening there. Okay, so that'll go on the inside. It just makes the white card on the inside looks just that much nicer. Now these three, oh my goodness, and it's funny, it's, you know, can you see that? It's just on the red that it seems to be doing it. Must be the cardstock, not the trimmer. Okay, so this is going to get glued onto the garden green. We'll do all this part first. And the Daffodil Delight will get glued onto the Real Red. Almost forgot. Don't want to forget this pretty embossed piece. Put that on top here. Can you see how nice that is? Nice background. And then this will get glued down. Unfortunately, it's going to cover up some of that really pretty embossing folder, but some of it still does shine through here. Make sure I have that on straight. Okay, now that I've done that, I'm going to set that aside and bring in my little white one here and do some stamping. So the first thing I'm going to do is stamp, oh, forgot my black. Is this. That'll be okay. All right. Stamp it about like that. Bring in this just to, oh, got a little bit of glue on here. Okay. Now I'm going to bring in a little stocking. These are the colors I'm using here tonight. Okay, we'll start with the Real Red. Okay, there's one. I better close it, otherwise I will put my hand in it, I know. Bring in the garden green. Stocking there. Aren't they cute? These cute little stockings. Oh, I actually want to do another garden green here before I put it away temporarily. One there. Bring back the Real Red. Whoop. Okay. And find the little bow here. Oh, you know what? I don't really want all that extra red on my block. I'll do it over in the corner so that hopefully that avoids some of that. There we go. These are little pieces, so you do want to make sure you put them away when you're finished with them. Okay, now what I want to do is stamp. Some presents. One down there. Whoop. I almost cleaned it with the wrong thing. Let's see. Bring in Pool Party. Close this up. There's a lot of going back and forth because these stamps are so tiny, and you want to make it colorful for Christmas. A little one again. Oh. And bring back the tall one. Do that in Daffodil Delight. Okay, so put that there for a moment. Just need a scrap piece, and I'm going to do the tall one here again, but in real red. And then I'm going to bring in the shorter present and do that in Garden Green. Now I need my snips here, just to fussy cut them out. They're small, so they don't take very long to fussy cut. Do you prefer using die cuts, or do you like fussy cutting? Sometimes I much prefer die cuts, but little things like this you can do very quickly. Okay, actually I want to just snip that part right there. That's better. Now, bring in my dimensionals. Put one on each of them. Isn't it great by coloring the dimensionals? Then they're so easy to see when you're taking them off. Taking off the backings, you know that you did it. On one it's not so bad, but when you get going with several others at a time, it gets a little bit tricky. Okay, so I'm going to put this one right about like that, and this one about like that. Now I'm going to bring in a sentiment. We'll do Christmas Time Is Here. Getting closer. Hard to believe, isn't it? But it is getting closer. Oh, here it is, right in front of me. Bring the card back in, and I'm going to place this on dimensionals, and this is where I mean about when you have several and you have these colored backings on. So much easier to find when you've taken them off. There we go. Bring in some Wink Stella. Color some of the dab some of the presents with the Wink Stella. If you haven't bought yourself one of these Wink Stella pens, they're fabulous. I'm not sure if the camera will pick up the glitter or not. Oh, there. I think you can kind of see it where I've put it on. It's really shiny, really, really pretty. Then, bring in my peppermint gems and put some on my card. Let's see, I have some little ones over here too. Oh, one came off. It's on my finger. Okay. There we go. Put one up there. Maybe let's do that. And then we'll have another one. We'll put it down here. There. Now that is the card for tonight. I hope you like that. I hope you give it a try. It's lots of fun to do. There we go. So many other things you can do with this stamp set as well. Have a wonderful day, and we shall see you again soon. Bye now. Oh, remember, hit like, thumbs up, and subscribe if you like this. Bye now.